Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Global Dokkan has put out the official details and global animations and voice lines for the TOP Dokkanfest androids that are meant to be next. It is currently Tuesday, so they should be out in the next couple days. They'll probably be here on Thursday. One thing I'm going to say immediately, and I probably do not have to tell you, is that you should be holding onto your stones. We've seen what part 1 of the 9th anniversary is. Broly is hands down the best unit in the game. Gogeta is insanely good. And we still don't even know what part 2 is. And even before you factor in the anniversary, there's even Golden Week. While Hirudegon doesn't have many teams, still a very good unit. SJ3 Goku's very good. We have Saiyan Day, which we don't know what that's going to be. And we're going to have a global first in prep for the Global and JP Sync Up, which I still think is going to be Tanabata, which is always a very good unit. But if you want to summon for these, by all means, go for it. It's entirely down to you, but let's go through these details. They will lead tournament of participants or siblings bond category of key +3, HP and attack and defense +170, then give the additional HP and attack and defense +30%. The characters will also belong to Reps of Universe 7 or joined forces, which I can't lie. Reps, as I said, is making a slight resurgence now, especially with EZAs coming, especially with this lead as well. Not only are these a solid unit, they're not insane or anything, they're solid. Strength UI's got an EZA, MVP 17's got an EZA, SSBK's got an EZA. It looks like Blue Boys may EZA during the anniversary, and not to mention as well, if we follow the same trend that's been going on for the last couple years since the 7th anniversary and previous anniversary units EZAing, we could easily see AGL UI and SSB EZA as well, which means, as I said, without any new units, Reps is making somewhat of a comeback. And who knows, if Beast Gohan and Cell Max isn't part 2 of the anniversary, maybe they could visit TOP, who knows. So you activate their instance animation and they'll randomly change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres for 4 turns from the character's entry turn when there is another Reps Universe 7 category ally on the team. Upon the character's entry, they will start with attack +170 and defense +180, then gain an additional attack and defense +50% and damage reduction received by 30% when performing a super attack. If that damage reduction was just flat out, or they had flat out damage reduction and damage reduction on key spheres and super attack, they would make for a much better unit, and I think people would put them in a higher regard, considering they'll be a very good slot 1 unit for tournament participants, for reps, for that 200% lead, and they'll probably work out a bit better. But because they're not a slot 1 unit, I think it puts them down the pecking order just a bit. They also gain an additional attack +50% and a 50% chance for a critical hit with 7 or more key spheres obtained. Tournament participants category allies will gain key +2 and attack and defense +35%. Then an additional key +1 and attack +17% and defense +18% with 7 or more key spheres obtained. Then they'll gain an additional attack and defense, attack +59% when performing a super attack, and they will foresee enemy super attack within the character's attacking turn if there is an ally whose name includes Goku attacking in the same turn, which there's a few of that you can partner up with these guys. As I said, EZA SSBK, EZA Strength LRUI, which of course comes in the countdown of the 9th anniversary, and any possible EZAs coming during the 9th anniversary as well could also be included on here. But they're a solid unit, decent support. They probably don't have too bad numbers themselves. Damage reduction, the foresee enemy super attack is still one of the strongest mechanics in the entire game. Again, I think if they were just made to be a slot 1 unit, they would probably be held in a much higher regard. Their link sets Android Assault, Twin Terrors, Infinite Energy, Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, The Innocence, and Fierce Battle. In terms of their active skill, this can be activated when HP is 78% or less, starting from the 5th turn, the start of battle, and this can be done up to 8 times. That is because all they do is change tech key spheres to ink key spheres. Yes, that helps out, considering they are an orb-hungry unit. So that is why you can use it so many times. From turn 5 is a bit meh. I mean, maybe against a Mega it works out a little bit better. But from turn 5, meh. Meh. Categories of tournament participants, siblings bond, reps, Universe 7, joined forces, Universe Survival Saga, androids, worthy rivals, and superheroes. On their super attack, their standard super attack, they'll raise attack and defense by 50% for 1 turn, cause immense damage to the enemy, and then if there is a Goku ally attacking in the same turn, this will trigger their unit super attack, where they will massively raise attack and defense by 100% for 1 turn, cause immense damage to the enemy, and raise allies' attack and defense by 35% for 2 turns, self-excluded. So it would have been nice if they were included in this, but again, this is where if they were made to be a slot 1 unit, not only would they help out reps a lot and it would make them a lot better, but then imagine all that support from the super attack effect to the support in their passive, that will then trickle down to the other 2 units in the rotation, and not only that, for 2 turns as well. And imagine you running dual leads. So this is why if there was a slot 1 unit, they would be so much better. Then we have the side banner unit that's coming with them, which is Zerloin. I really read that wrong. I literally don't remember these guys' names. Zerloin, Rabanra, and Zabuto. By the way, these guys aren't great. They will lead Power of Wishes by 130. They will start with Key +2 and gain attack and defense plus 50% per Power of Wishes or tournament participants category ally on the team, depending on which category has more members. They will gain an additional attack and defense plus 100% and launch an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super attack when performing a super attack. I don't know why that sounded really weird to me. I think it's just because super attack was kind of back to back so quickly. If there was another Power of Wishes category ally on the team, they will disable the attacked enemy's action once within the turn, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, and attacks are effective against all types. If there is another tournament participants category ally attacking in the same turn, their link set, I was going to say it's covered, but we got it over here. Their link set is Signature Pose, Tournament of Power, Metamorphosis, More Than Meets the Eye, Solid Sport, Int Fighter, Fierce Battle, and the categories they go on are Power of Wishes, Universe Survival Saga, Transformation Boost, Join Forces, Final Trump Card, Special Pose, Tournament Participants. As I said, they're not great. I mean, the side banner units from this year haven't been too great, but don't worry, that will all change when the 9th anniversary hits, because that Golden Freezer that comes on Broly's banner is ridiculous. On super attack, they'll greatly raise attack by 50% for 1 turn, cause supreme damage with a high chance of stunning. So now we're going to react to their global animations, which I can't lie, I think I've only ever seen the TOP Android animations like once when they originally came out, and I haven't seen them since, so this is generally going to look new to me. Same with the side banner unit as well. I like how the OSD is just so unserious with these guys as well.
I am Android 17. Let's find out which one of us is stronger.
And I am Android 18. And you should be very afraid.
Alright, guys. Oh, who's gonna tell them that they haven't been androids, right? And I'm not talking about the voice lines. Who's gonna tell me, or who's gonna tell them that they're not actually like proper androids since Z? Like, why are their voice lines so robotic? You're not androids anymore. You never sounded that way anyway, but why do you sound so robotic? I am Android 17. I am Android 18. You should be afraid. That's terrible.
I am Android 17. Let's find out which one of us is stronger.
That part not so bad, but this?
Android 18. And you should be very afraid.
It just sounds so stiff and robotic. That wasn't great at all. This unit's mudded. People weren't gonna summon anyway, but you're giving them more reasons not to, Dokkan. What was that?
Right now, we both need to remember that we're androids, the infinite energy kind.
Okay, this is
We
better.
never get tired. And that's quite an advantage, isn't it?
That's an excellent point. Well, I'm ready if you are.
Right, this bit's better. Yeah, I mean, the Goku bit's cool. Their voice lines aren't great, though. They're really not great. The Goku bit's cool, I guess, but yeah, I mean, people weren't going to summon for them already, and yeah, the voice lines just kind of made it even worse. They're not great. But you can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you're one of the few people that are summoning for them, do let me know if you do. And hopefully your summons do go well. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a good rest of your day, and peace.